Hello, my friends. This is Sandy, and this video is going to walk us through my beautiful ordinary life 10-page project. So if you got my kit, it has the Flourish Flight accents, which are all the black embellishments that we'll see through here. A whole bunch of things that are going to need to get stamped or that I already die cut for you. And then we hop right into the first layout. So I'm going to grab my cheater sheet. You are going to take this 6x6 piece and all the pieces in here and stamp them up just like this. If you are able to, pause your screen and do a screenshot of this so that you know exactly what you need to be stamping. Most of them are going to get cut out. Almost all of them are going to get cut out. Each of these strips of butterflies go behind something. So please do not cut those ones out, but everything else will get cut out. So if you wanted to, just go ahead and get all of that prep work done first. Okay, then we get into the first set of pages. So I do want to actually walk through this one a little bit with you, a little more detail than I normally would. The heart side of this two-page layout is the side that you want the full piece of cardstock to go all the way across. Then you're going to pick and choose whichever one of these squares you want, but you're going to make sure that the center one is about 1 inch up from the bottom and evenly spaced left and right by using your grid to find the 6-inch mark. And from there, then you can just add your other pieces as you go. You have a stencil, well, you have an arch in your kit. That helps you. You're going to cut it out, and that's going to help you make 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces there are going to get cut to finish up your heart. And then we've got our photo mats. So we've got our other two pieces that are going to go on the other side, and you build your square with the rest of your pieces around that. So it's going to overlap. These do go back in here a little bit, but you're going to end up with all 17 of your squares used. You decide, top and bottom, which ones you like the best. Add your photo mats, and then we've got clusters of things. This butterfly and this heart, oh, and this heart, all three of them, you're going to use some of the leftover paper in this goodie bag to put behind it so that you've got color. Let me pull that up close so you can see what I'm talking about. That's on like a peach color. So you're going to do all three of these on the peach color. I stamped with the white to give that really cool look on the black. You've got an embellishment there. Most of this is just pieces from all the cutouts that you're going to use to finish this project up. So that's the first set of pages. This next set of pages, what I'd like to point out with this one is, let me just make sure I get all this put together. I don't want to make a big mess of this project here. With this one, here's where you're going to use those butterfly pieces. So right here, this piece and this piece here both have cutouts already on them. So you're going to be taping your butterflies behind those pieces. And if it hangs off the edge a little, just trim it before you tape it down. Let's talk a little bit about this folding technique here. So there's a couple of different techniques we're using, folding techniques. So this one here is blue side up. Just want to make sure my hearts are going the right way. So you want to make sure your hearts are right side up. I'm doing blue side up, and I'm just going to take the two corners and fold them down so that they match up in the middle. And it might take a little bit of finesse. And then you fold it down again to give us our point. Cute, right? Now let's do another one. This guy. Oh, that's the same one. Oh, this guy. Okay, with this one, we are doing that same start of a fold, pink side, lighter side up. So same kind of fold down. But now, instead of coming all the way down like we did with this one, you're just bringing it part way so that it goes past the line, the fold line, like that. So all of these are one or the other of that kind of fold. Um, and beyond that, I just use markers to color this piece and the heart are three pieces that you're again going to be using paper left over from here to do your blocking behind there. Let me bring this up close so you can see. I used one of the stamps from, oh, stamps, you guys. Did I tell you what stamps? Two stamps. I used the Exploring Nature for all my sentiments, and then Bordered in Beauty for the tags and this fun arch, which is right here. So I did that along the bottom of this, and then I used the white gel pen in the middle. I used the white gel pen in the middle of the body. I used a black journaling pen to do little dots around the S's in sunshine. Got a teeny tiny little gem. What else do I want to show you? Same thing here. I did that same arch, but upside down and white gel pen in the middle. This is just white gel pen rubbed to make bigger dots. Lots of little hearts scattered around, and I did a double journal line around the edge. Fun, right? I love this. It makes me so happy. This was one of those ones where I was like, heck yeah. All right. And this next one. Okay, so all of our pieces are there. I use the 1 3/4 inch pieces along the top, then your glitter, space out your panels. This panel has one of the stitch stamps along the edge of it. This one I used the blending brushes and just brushed some color along the edge, left the other edge white. This one already embossed for you. I just rubbed ink over top of it to make the embossed part pop. Same thing here, just like this one, blending brushes just lightly along the edge, leaving the other edge white. This one here, oh, I used a scallop. So I used one of the dies from the Bordered in Beauty to do that little scallopy edge for you. Okay, so once you get the base pieces down, add your photo wells. How fun is it that the photo wells are all different colors? Stamped my butterfly and then colored this one in white. little white gel marks throughout here. Add your embellishments. Butterfly is mounted on yellow and then added white gel up here, colored them with markers, and then added white gel. Little zigzaggy stamp along the top. Down here, same thing, white gel pen on the butterfly stamp. Add all my clusters, white gel here, butterfly colored with yellow here with the white gel. More clusters, white gel along there, a couple more butterflies, markers, white gel pen. Fun rainbow, right? So good. All right, so next one is the flowery one. All right, all your pieces are there. We are doing the 1.5 along the bottom, then you do a 1/2 inch piece, 3 inch piece, 6 by 10 inch pieces on top of that. Then along the top, we've got glitter with that scallop stamp right in here, along there. Add your photo wells, clusters, stamp, the sentiments, again from Exploring Nature. This zigzag here is this zigzag stamp right there. I used white gel, again, mounting your flowers. It's a little tricky to put the paper behind here and cut, but I believe in you. I know you can do it. And I used the light side, I think, or maybe, no, the dark side of the pink that you've got. Back to clusters, I used the white gel pen in the center and in the middle of all of the flowers, both here and up in here. It's kind of tricky to get it in there, but I think it looks so cool, so I went for it. What else do you need to know? I think that's it. I think you kind of are getting that I just did clusters of tags to really make this whole thing come together. Then for our final page of this awesome project, we've got this one here. Again, all the pieces are there. You're going to build from the outside, so you're starting 1 inch in with the paper. Then the striped piece is overlapping, and over here, I even overlapped this piece too. So you're going to kind of have this striped piece kind of, I don't know, 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch over onto here, leaving an edge, and then that paper goes on. Where this one is 3/4 inch overlapped onto the hexagons and pull your way through. Once you get those base pieces down, add your photo wells and then work on your clusters of goodies. I again did stamping down the edge using this stamp here, the little polka dot strip. When you get to the end, just use a Post-it note or a piece of paper to make sure you don't go past where you want to go, because I only kept it in that 11-inch line. Bringing it up close, we've got some bling. I put white gel in the middle of each of those circles and in the middle circles there, little white dash marks here. Again, little dots all along the way through that black piece, dash marks down here, little hearts kind of scattered throughout. Then over here again, polka dots down the side, the big stamp right there, and then again, white dots on all the circles, dash mark, butterfly, little bling. There we go. That, my friends, is my beautiful Ordinary Life 10-page project. It's a little work, but I promise you it's so worth it. It really pops. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you've done with the beautiful Ordinary Life paper and let me know what you think of this project.